I'm not going there to die. I'm going to find out if I'm really alive.
Alrighty, what's happening everybody? JJ Starwind is here. And welcome to another Starwind Corner episode. This one should be 65. Let's double check. Sorry, 64. Getting ahead of myself. This is episode 64. So, shout out to Sigma Jones. He gave me another juicy story to talk about. Plus, I have one that I found out yesterday off the news site Al Jazeera that made me raise my eyebrows. But first, let's get to the first story from the Daily Mail. A man from Singapore sues his lover, his would-be wife, 1.9 million euros. If I'm looking at the sign correctly, yeah, that's the euro sign, for emotional trauma in Singapore after she refused to be his girlfriend following 4 years of friendship. Ain't this sad? Drone racing firm director Kay Kaushigan filed the lawsuit against Nora Tan Shumei. She has countersued, saying that her former friend had been harassing her. Now, if I can get a picture of this woman just to see how pretty she is, then maybe we'll get an idea as to why this guy was so obsessed with her. So, one moment. There's no definitive picture. I just see. So let's go over a few details here. A man has sued woman for 1.9 million euros in Singapore over emotional trauma after she refused to be his girlfriend. Kay Kaushigan, a director at drone company D1 Racing, filed 2 lawsuits after she rejected him, alleging her actions damaged his stellar reputation and caused him to lose at least 5 business partnerships. 5! So Ms. Tan has filed a countersuit in which she is seeking money that she says she spent on securing a home for Mr. Kaushigan and on counseling sessions. The woman says she had to install a digital door viewer, an alarm sensor, and a smart video doorbell to protect herself from the unwanted suitor, and is seeking about 900 million euros. Sorry about that. You heard some noise back there. In total to cover the cost of the equipment and future counseling. According to Channel News Asia, a magistrate court judgment published on January 28 shows that Mr. Kaushigan filed 2 lawsuits against Ms. Tan after the friendship broke down when she told him that she only saw him as a friend. Now, one would think she keeps friend zoning you over and over again. She doesn't want to take it there with you, my guy. And he's in Singapore. This is a very densely populated city/country. Now, with the guy as successful as he is an owner of a business. Don't you think he could have just simply moved on and found someone else? Maybe at her level or even lower. And probably just as attractive, if not more attractive. One would think that he could just easily move on. After all, he's got all this influence and he has all this paper. But no, that's not the case. So, once again, this whole high value man theory that's been floating around. I'm not going to mention the person's name. People should already know who it is by now. Once again, that's proven to be flawed, because even with guys having that success, they just have tunnel vision, and when they see something they want, they got to have it by any means necessary, and they pretty much ignore everything else surrounding them that could otherwise improve their life or improve their social standing. But this guy didn't seem to understand that, and this is why he's being countersued by his would-be girlfriend. It's quite sad. So let's see if there's anything else in this article here before I move on. Mr. Kaushigan claims she defamed him by stating loudly, "He is unnecessarily serving court documents to me personally. He has not tried other ways available to him." He says she was speaking close to a microphone in July 2022 and was therefore heard by other nearby people. He claims Ms. Tan's actions caused damage to his stellar reputation and have resulted in trauma and depression over the past 2 years. Wow. So he has lost 5 business partnerships as a result of disagreements, and he now struggles to get new clients. Wow. From November 2016 to September 2020, she says they've begun to have arguments and difference of opinion, which damaged their relationship. See, there you go. So y'all were friends, but you guys didn't see eye to eye on certain things in life. So that should have been enough right there to say, you know what, this woman probably is not the one. I gotta, forgive myself, and I need to just like back off, reassess my situation, and perhaps maybe we can find somebody else that can see similar things that I see. That's what I would have done, but Mr. Koshigan, sadly, he was not able to do that. Quite sadly. Let's see what else. This is quite a long article. I think I'm at the very latter part. Ms. Tan says she was contacted by a woman claiming to be Mr. Koshigan's counselor. Ms. Tan says she participated in joint counseling sessions with Mr. Koshigan and the woman until May 2021. Similarly, she agreed to take part in joint healing sessions that started in November 2021 and ran until May 2022 after she was contacted by someone claiming to be Mr. Koshigan's healer. Interesting. She even says Mr. Koshigan turned up outside her house in July 2022 with a woman and refused to leave when she told him to. Much of this, she says, was intended to cause her harassment and distress and force her into communicating with him. Others are using the fair comment defense over her supposedly defamatory comments. This is quite sad. There's comments too. We got comments. Wow. Some guys are agreeing that he will never find love after this, and he is now destined to stay single forever. Damn. Oh dear, how woke. The world is turning into a joke. Really don't think he will get very far. No. He's not going to get very far with this case. Man. So what do you guys think about that? Shouldn't this guy just moved on and just saved all his money instead of just trying to milk this woman for everything she's got or whatever she's got? I don't even know if she has 2 million euros according to the court case, but man, this dude here. You got to move on, my mans. Most guys do. Even rich ones. So let me go to the next one. And this is actually a video, so I'm not going to post the actual video on this particular vid because I don't want to get copyright. But this has to do with Al Jazeera. And they posted a very interesting video I saw the other day called Nigerian Female Bouncers. Yeah, Nigeria Female Bouncers. Like, this is quite interesting. So apparently in southeast Nigeria, I believe it's in a city called Uyo. So in Uyo, there is a pair of Nigerian females, and now they work as bouncers. So let me get the name. Let me get the exact name of this group so that way I won't mess up here. Okay, I got it. So it's called the Dragon Squad Limited, a team of female bouncers in the southeastern state of Akwa Ibom. So that's where the city of Uyo is, the largest city. So a person by the name of Emin Thomas founded the company in 2018 and employs only women of certain weight and shape who describe themselves as, yeah, you guessed it, plus size. Plus size. Wow. The Dragon Squad's 43 recruits have worked security at about 2,000 events, including house parties, funerals, political rallies, club nights, forging their way through a male-dominated sector while creating a safe space for plus-size women to excel. For a country that has seen an uptick in gender-based violence as one of the world's highest rate of sexual assault, Thomas' Dragon Squad is helping to advocate for the rights of girls and women. She believes that change comes with breaking the barrier to show what women bring to all sectors of society. What do you guys think about that? Now, in America, I've yet to see anything like this. I've yet to see someone create a company or, create a security group full of women and they're acting as bodyguards in clubs and social events. So I've yet to see that. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of intriguing to see that happen in Africa. And I thought Africa didn't have a whole lot of obese women, but apparently they do, or at least in Nigeria. But yeah, that's probably going to lead to my next future video. I wanted to compare and contrast countries and their obesity rates. Because I found another website that pretty much had almost every continent except, I think it was Australia. And it pretty much had every country's obesity rate. So I want to look into that and probably do a special video for that. Maybe a corner episode, I'm not sure. But that's coming in the pipe. But anyway, that's it from here. This is JJ Starwind. Let me know your thoughts on the two topics that I presented. And I'm out.